My name is Christine and I help entrepreneurs grow their business predominantly in network marketing. I've been doing that for the past 15 years with independent consultants with their business in health and fitness, but I've been doing this now for the past 7 years in network marketing. My system is a system. So basically, I like to plug people into systems around the activity that they'll be able to do in their business that they can plug into at any time in the night. And so realistically, if you can create like a blueprint or a playbook, whatever you want to call it, for people to follow, to be able to have success, they will have greater success. And that's what I've been doing for the past 15 years and also in network marketing. So a couple things before we get people jumping on. Thanks so much for jumping on. I've only got a short amount of time, so this one's going to be a super short scope. But this is a big problem, and I have a lot of people that always bring this up, and I'm like, why do they not listen? So I just want to talk about one of the biggest mistakes that I see people doing over and over and over again in their business, and then they wonder why 2 months has passed, then 3 months has passed, and their business are still not growing. So I want to share with you that tip. So I am going to just talk about this one quick topic. It's hot and heavy. It's so simple to fix, but people just don't trust it and they still just abuse it. So I've always had people that come to me and say, I'm getting stressed out. I don't know why. I was super successful growing my business before I actually, or talking about the products and the service and the opportunity before I actually signed up as a coach in the business. So this person was a customer of the company's product. And then they decided, you know what, I'm a customer of this company's product. I might as well make some money off of it and become a rep. So then they signed the dotted line. And now did you guys know that once you sign the dotted line that you now can sell the product, you're supposed to become a sales billboard? Did you guys know that? You're supposed to do that, right? You're supposed to put that icky yellow jacket on and the hey, fancy hat, and make sure that you totally put billboards out there promoting and only wear logo wear. Like I honestly, on the back of my dress tonight, I've got all the logos of all the products that I offer, all the way down to the hemline, all the way down my butt. It's so cool. I wish I could turn around and show you guys. That's what you're supposed to do. And I'm scheduled tomorrow to go get a tattoo for the #1 product that we sell. And I think I'm going to get it on my shoulder. I think. Just give me an idea if I should do that or not. But I just want to make sure you guys knew that once you signed up with the company, that you now can actually make money from them and not just be a customer. You're supposed to just sell all the time. Like I'm really excited to go to this charity event tonight, and I've been practicing my conversations all day to only talk about my business and the products I can sell. I'm going to make every conversation I have go about that, whether they like it or not. I'm going to do that. You watch. That's the problem. That is a huge problem. So the problem that you'll see is people don't trust that you're not supposed to just go out there and be a billboard and sell, that you are supposed to just be that helpful, motivating person offering value, teaching, educating, sharing information that you found, helping people make their lives easier, helping people solve a problem. That's what it's about. It's not uncommon. So if you're doing it, it's very common. You just trust the people who have made success in business by themselves. I'm one of them. I've helped many people in my organization achieve millionaire status and multimillionaire status, six-figure income. Many of them have their spouses quitting their full-time jobs to do this with them. So a lot of people are achieving success who are doing it the right way. But there's still always that scare of, oh my gosh, if I don't actually put my product out there all the time, then no one's going to know that I offer that. And then I'm going to lose sales because they're going to go to friends. Thanks so much. That's so nice, Lisa. Clean up good. Yeah, my past couple ones were bad. Oh, you are doing it, Sally. See, it's a scary thing to decide, okay, I'm not going to. If you can trust and the information that you're going to put out is valuable. And I did run some previous scopes on it, giving you some tried and true go-to topics on what you can always talk about, what you can always share, what you can always help people with, what you can teach people with. So there's multiple topics. You'll hear that in the beginning stages of your business. And you start out that way. So you start out that way. You start putting up some tips, and you'll coincidentally have some products in the background. But then you start waiting. A week passes, and people aren't coming to you anymore. And then 2 weeks pass, and then a month pass. And now you're freaking out because you see the other people that are in the business with you. Thank you guys so much for your compliments. I'm rarely ready. Yes, we are going out for a charity event tonight. So, you see other people having success around you that you start panicking and you start stalking other people, and you'll see that they are promoting a lot of the products. Let me give you one bit of advice. I know a big secret. Okay. I'm going to tell you something. I've got over 163,000 people in my downline, and I'm not saying who does this. I would never divulge that. But there's a lot of people out there that will pretend that they are super successful and achieving when they're not. So they'll put out there like they are living the high life, like they are a Mac Daddy person in the company, but they're not. Because I see a lot of the numbers and I'm like, what's that person? How are they doing that? Because we see what goes on in people's businesses. And I'm not ever going to call anyone out because, again, that's your own right and decision to whatever persona you want to put out there. But a lot of the times when you go and stalk someone and you see the type of activity that they're doing and you see them just constantly promoting and you think, well, they must be super successful because look at the house that they have and they just got this car. You don't know if that's a car they stood next to in a parking lot. You don't know. But the thing is, you cannot trust that. It's never going to work. Oh, pizza. Kids Pizza's here. You can't trust that that's going to work because it's not. People don't want to be sold, period. Stop. They don't want to be sold. So how do you know who to follow? That's a great question. You'll get it. You'll know, okay? The only way you'll know who to follow and who's legit is to really stalk a lot of their history. So, of course, some of the best recommendations that I can give you is in your company that you're working for, of course, look at the top achieving leaders, the ones who are making action in their business. But this is another topic that I can talk about, actually. Mature entrepreneurs to new entrepreneurs. That business activity is completely different because a lot of people ask me, oh, I would just love to know what you do, a day in your life. Well, a day in my life is not going to be a day in your life. We may have some things that are the same, but are you putting on a conference for 1,100 people in 2 months? No. Did you just have to order all those blank t-shirts and get them screen printed for 400 people and mail them? No. You don't have the same type of activities. We don't have the same stuff. And you don't have to run an organization of 163,000 people. You don't have that stuff. So your activity is going to be completely different. That's a totally different scope. So what my suggestion is look to see who's actually got the numbers showing in the company's business that you're representing. Then go start to see what they're doing first. But don't believe and just latch on to everything that they're doing because they may be doing a lot of behind the curtain stuff that you just don't know about. So to give you an example, in our company, there was a guy who achieved the top in the company 2 years in a row, which hadn't been done before. And it was no secret. He's super busy in his full-time profession. He didn't hide this as a secret. He hired out companies to map out SEO. So he had built his external website and sold Mac Daddy products out of that because he had all the SEO. Not the average entrepreneur can do that. So people were looking at his activity on Facebook going, well, this is what he talks about, so I must copy that. Okay, but that's not where he's getting his business. He's getting his business from that social media SEO company that he just hired out to get all that business. So do you see? Then the other side of it is you just don't know what people, who they have working for them, if they've hired a lot of other people. And again, you don't know the legitimacy of it. So first thing is make sure that, first of all, thank you so much there, Sherry. First of all, go and find the top achievers in the company that you are representing. Second, stalk their history because history tells a story. Because you can find someone and just find their current content and be like, like today you see this video and like, oh gosh, she's really put together. And then you see yesterday and the day before where I was all disheveled mess. Like, I don't believe the previous videos are great videos to represent me as a success, as someone that looks the part. But I got to show you the real me. I'm showing you my real life. This is just my real life. So make sure you don't just follow their now, follow their before, because you need to see their history and you need to see, were they a negative Nelly? Were they a drama queen? What were they doing? You need to see that track history. And the other thing that you need to check out is do I like that person? Do I like that person as a person? Would you want to hang out with them at a charity event? That's a big thing. Would you want to be with that person? I align myself up only with people that I personally would want to go to dinner with. If I'm going to give my time and learn from someone, I only want to learn from people that I would like to hang out with. Because if I'm annoyed or if I don't agree with a lot of their lifestyle, then it doesn't make sense for me to work with them or even to follow their stuff. So that's my advice on finding the right person, okay, to follow, or the people to follow. And you can get influence from multiple people. But the biggest thing is, just because you sign the dotted line now that you're able to build a business and sell the products, what changed? Your signature. So if you were before just helping people with the journey, showing them how you were able to do it and sharing tips on how you're able to do it, but now because you saw on the dotted line, every time someone reaches out to you, you stalk them. And then now all of your posts on social media are just about the products. Just about products? Here's some homework for you. I want you to go onto your pages. So whatever social media pages that you build the most, go check out your past week. Okay? I want you to have a homework about this. Thanks. Oh, good. My husband's on. John, are you going to tell me when the Whipkeys are here? Okay. Oh, it is time to go. So that's your homework. It's actually perfect timing to end with that. That is your homework. That for the past week, go review what you've put up. And if you're constantly seeing this pattern of product, no value, you're in trouble. That's why your business is not working. The biggest keys of what you can do to grow your business in the beginning is to always share your experience. So you're just sharing your experience, but you're not putting your link up to go buy that product. Okay? The second thing is just to make sure that you are now building your online community with value. And if you don't know how to offer value, there's a couple scopes of my previous scopes you can watch. Go to youtube.com/Christine Dwyer and go watch the one I did about 3-4 weeks ago on opt-in and email building lists. So look for that title. Opt-in and email building list is the number one. And then the second one that you want to go look for in my recorded ones on youtube.com/Christine Dwyer is the go-to topics that you can put up to always talk about on social media. You got to have a formula, because there's those days where you just have like brain fried and you can't think of what to put up. If you have a formula, a pattern of items that you put up, like maybe I'll just give you a quick, like in the morning, you're going to put up something motivational relative. And then the middle of the day, you might put up some juicy shared information from some other company site or places that you follow that people can really benefit from. And then a third might be something that you can personally share about an experience you've had or an opinion you need, or here's something that worked for me. So follow a formula, and that can be able to help you build your following. But again, as soon as you sign the dotted line, stop trying to sell. Your goal is to continue to share your experience, as well as, oh, thanks so much, Kevin. You are so super kind. Super nice. Share your experience. Don't sell. Don't put your link. Stop it with the link. Second, go watch those videos that I did, because you need to be able to have go-to content that is not selling a product or having just like product in like, so I'm about to go to a charity event, and seriously, all your pictures are you holding a product. Get over it. Get out of that. It's not going to work. And the third is make sure that you have the opportunity to capture people's emails so you can start building a following, a tribe, a community of people who are just like you. And it's okay if you have a lot of people take your free offer. So again, go watch my video on the scope about opt-in and email building lists. It's okay if you have a ton of people get it for free, because the next time when you send them more emails that then have a stronger commitment to work with you, be it buy something or some other stronger commitment that you're offering, there's going to be a lot of people that unsubscribe or leave, and that's okay. You don't want them anyway. You want to work with the people that you would want to go to dinner with, right? Same thing. So make sure that that is obviously what you want to focus on with building your business. We are off, and I'm glad we have some big wigs on here. Michael Hyatt is great to follow, so make sure you go follow Michael Hyatt. And I think Shalene Johnson's still on here as well. Make sure, of course, you follow her. Thanks again.